All right, what's up, folks? Hi there, hello. What's up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing a little standard, and we're playing a pretty sweet deck, honestly, that MJ23 5-0 to league with. You got Jordan out there, multi-sport star, basketball, baseball, and Magic. And it's funny because this deck looks a little bit like Domain, but it has a two-color Domain deck, right? So it has the Ups the Beanstalk, it has the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, it has the Overlord of the Mistmoors, it has the Ride's Ends, right? It has the Beans package. But this is a token deck. This has Caretaker's Talent, and really, really cool is that Caretaker's Talent will draw a card off your Everywhere tokens, and it can also copy them to ramp, which is really cool. And we got the whole Carrot Cake thing going on. We've also got one of the best cards in the new set, Elspeth Stormslayer, as a 4-of. This card does literally everything. Win condition, copies tokens, pumps the team, kills things, huge loyalty. Unbelievable card. Really, really powerful. A couple sweepers, some fountain ports, and then a really nice mana base, too. Just super clean. Almost all the lands coming untapped, which is great. You know, none of that awkward domain stuff. And it gets to play land or elves, because doing Overlord or Caretaker's Talent on turn 2 is pretty gas as well. So, Cyber is mostly what you expect in it. You know, Rest in Peace, Elish Nor, Nissa, Authority, kind of cool, and so on and so forth. But that's the deck. So, let's get right to the games, brought to you by Team JB Hobbies, my homegrown sponsor. That's right. Team JB Hobbies, one of my mods, runs a fantastic mom-and-pop game and puzzle store called Team JB Hobbies, where they sell all sorts of handmade, absolutely stunning little puzzles, brain teasers, from little, like, 5-minute figure out this little teaser to like super intense, like escape room in a box, like hour-long ordeals that are woodcrafted, handmade, really, really cool. If you're looking for an awesome gift for someone, check them out. TeamJBHobbies.com. Promo code Jim5, 5% off your order. TeamJBHobbies.com. Check them out. And we open up right to a hand of the week. Wouldn't be a Jim stream without a hand of the week here. We got 6 lands and a Day of Judgment. Opponent mulligan also, so we're going to mulligan 2 here. We can do better than this. And I guess this is better technically, so we're going to keep this. Sure, keep this. Just going to shift the brush land. Well, I guess actually without brush land, we don't have double white technically. So let's Verge, just in case. Well, let's go. Appreciate the well wishes, folks. Spaceman, thanks for the resub. I'm doing a little bit better. Just a little better each day. Just trying to move on here and do what I can. Jeskai something. Double pain lands. Not much going on our side either, unfortunately. So counter spells are really good against this deck. That is definitely a thing. Alright, well, they are going to play a land. I don't think this is going to resolve. We just have banger into banger into banger, so let's cast Caretaker's Talent. Key Nathan resub, thanks so much. Alright, talent resolves, and nothing. Huh. Okay. Sure.
Spawn more overlords.
How about that one? Is that one gonna resolve? That one also resolves. What's going on here?
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
It's not doing anything. What's up, Captain Russia? Welcome back. Alright, so that was obviously an insane turn for us. We just 3-for-1'd, 4-for-1'd our Overlord. Jesus Jones resub says, hey Jim, stop playing Magic for a while. Been nice. So it's been nice. It's been a bit so much to watch your content. Heard you weren't doing well. Had to come back support you. Glad to see you off stream again. Happy to have you, my friend. Happy you're back. Alright, so they play a main phase Deduce, probably looking for a land. They found it. They haven't countered a spell up until yet. They drew a land off the Deduce. I'm totally fine just casting a big spell here, though. I'm going to cast the Overlord, though, not the Elspeth. I think this is a better setup card. We'll draw a card, get extra mana, put a big body in play, and have more mana for Elspeth later. Cool. So make a token, draw a card. The fact that we're utilizing the Overlord tokens synergistically is like so powerful because this card's already so good by itself. You know, the fact that we're drawing cards off them, we're going to copy them, we're going to double them is all really, really cool. We can like Elspeth and then copy the land next turn, make a bunch of more tokens, makes more mana. Really, really good stuff. Man, they are not making good exchanges here. Like, this is actually embarrassing. I think they're down like 11 cards already. Like, they traded a Helix, a Torch, and a Helix for like a token and a half or something like that. All right, so here's Zergo and Ojtai. That card is pretty good. Look at the top three, one to your hand, rest to the bottom. We don't actually have an answer. Actually, sorry, yeah, we do. They're just gonna bounce it. Okay, sure, that's fine. So we draw up the Beanstalk. This is whenever it deals damage to a player or a battle. I love this, like, player or battle or Planeswalker choose two, you know, kind of thing going on. Like Psychic Frog can deal Planeswalker and draw, but not battle, vice versa. So we draw Beanstalk also, man. We got a lot going on here. It's only a 4/4, so Overlord tokens could block it. We could Beans and then Overlord, and that would probably find us a land, too. I'm pretty happy with that. What's up, Hypnoticus? Appreciate the resub. Day of Judgment, sure. So it's Overlord. Draw off Beans. We draw a Verge. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, thank you. Man,
Blouse.
this is a bit of the squeeze in Standard, where like if we were playing mono red, it probably would have been pretty good for them, but they weren't. Sorry, we weren't.
Game over, man.
So
Game over.
yeah, now I'm sure they're not going to be much better suited for us in game 2 and 3. They'll take out all the helixes and put in counter spells, which is a big deal, but I think we're still good on that. We can bring in what? We're going to bring in... And this is not very... Honestly, our sideboard here is like not particularly awesome. I mean, what kills dragons, I guess, right? We, no Paw Patch, whatever, spell in the sideboard is kind of weird. I guess we want to Get Lost to kill with dragons, although that dragon is hexproof. Are you serious? I can't collect your hand. It's hexproof the turn it comes into play, I think, right? Yeah. Rides End, Get Lost. Yeah, I'm sure they have more dragons in their deck too. It's not much I want to bring in here, honestly. I think Bess is kind of like fine. It just draws a card. Elstorm's probably pretty hard to kill. But like our Wraths are like pretty bad. Elspeth, Rides End. I'm just gonna cut a Sunfall. Don't want Nissa. They're gonna have counter spells post board probably. I guess it's fine. Let's just do this. We're gonna start Bronze Mythic next week, which I'm very excited to get going on. Not a great hand, but we're gonna keep. We need a green source, but Authority is cute against the dragon. That is true. That could be an interesting one. They also might have like, you know, Forge, something like that. We'll consider that for game 3, I think. All right, so they obviously drew the Archive because they played Reef into this. We draw Fountain Port. Unfortunately, we have no double green yet, which is a little awkward. I think Veil Passage is completely unplayable in this format.
Still a piece of garbage.
Unless you're doing landfall things. I think this card's totally unplayable. Just comically unplayable. It's just so much worse than every other tap land. Like, so bad. Alright, so we're going to play Caretaker's Talent, and they might counter it, but whatever. I feel like this is not going to resolve, but we got bigger fish to fry. Just going to jam an Elspeth every turn. Alright, so an Elspeth goes to 6 loyalty, so a dragon can't kill it, which is great. Jam Devious, yeah, Veggie is the best. Yeah, I think if you have specific landfall reasons to play this card, it's fine. But otherwise, it's just the worst tap land in the entire format. Man, this is not the matchup for I guess we are tokeny, but yeah, we can't draw another green. Ugh. That's really, really gross. Not being able to cast Overlord here. Alright, I guess. I mean, I'm just jamming Elspeth every turn, I suppose. This is their dragon turn, maybe. Oh, I should have made a token response, whatever. I was stupid.
Oh, whoops.
I was just so floored they would bring this card in against us. Like, they're going to gain life off our tokens, but, like, I don't think that really matters that much. We have no haste in our deck. And, like, a few points of life is not really worth a card, I don't think. So, whatever. So, obviously, I should have done this response. They get a free life. They win this game at 1 life. I would be surprised. You know, you're on Overlord. Great. Alright, so let's attack. Oh, we're going to try for Elspeth, I think. They're probably going to counter it, but we have 3, obviously, so... What's up, maple syrup? Alright, make some tokens. No get lost in response. They gain a little life, which is totally fine. Yeah, and then Elspeth's, like, static ability is just, like, so unbelievable. Like, the card, I think the card straight up, if you have 0 other token makers in your entire deck, is still an insanely powerful card. But if you're, like, making tokens as well, like, holy shitballs, you know? Like, this card is something fierce.
Now this is pod
So they don't discard. We draw Brushland, which is sick, because now I can cast Overlord and get 2 everywheres. Let's start there, I guess. Maybe it might not resolve, but... Choo-choo. Am I feeling better? I mean, I'm slowly getting there. I am slowly getting there. I'm still definitely not 100%. But able to set up for a few hours each day, so I'm trying to get back to work. Alright, so say go. And again, threaten, we can pump the team here, which just, you know, would be 10 damage next turn. Again, Authority is so small ball, and we're going so big. Them countering the Overlord does suck pretty bad. That getting 2 green sources might have been pretty nice, but I'm gonna try it again this turn. Let's attack first. Maybe we actually just get it for 10. Honestly. Force a Wrath next turn. It's a 0. It's so good. Sure. Try and do some action here so I can attack and resolve my Overlord. They're just going to take 10. Like, I don't want them to counter this, but I also just like have 5 heaters in my hands and keep casting cards. So, yeah, being a 0 is pretty ridiculous. I agree. All right, whatever. Here you go. Here's an Overlord. If it resolves, I'll be a static. They counter it, whatever. All right, cool. So we get double everywhere tokens, which is insane. What's up, Doombringer? How's it going, folks? Appreciate all the well wishes. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Destroy evil. I mean, that can't be good. Because I feel like their only way to win is a sweeper, so... I mean, sure. I guess this might have not killed the Overlord, but... Alright, yeah, sure. The thing is that, like... We're not going anywhere, you know? They discard a Sarkin and a Battlefield Forge. They have 5 cards in hand, 4 cards in hand. And... Sure. I actually kind of like casting that, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is the best Planeswalker printed in a very long time. It is obscenely good. You can see now you have 10 mana in play, Fountain Port. Again, I question the wisdom of bringing in this Authority to the consoles. I think that it's really important to think about, like, yeah, it's gained like 15, 20 life already, but like, when you're sideboarding, it's important to like think about what the game is going to look like. Like, how is this game going to end, you know? I don't think a few points of life from Authority. I don't even think 1 white gain 15 life would be relevant at all in this matchup, you know? So, what's up, Nathan?
Spawn more overlords.
They discard Invasion of Tarkir, a card that I was poo-pooing in the intro. I think that card's very, very bad. Here's the River Regent, 6/7 ETB return to non-land permanents. Sure. Bouncing a token and Elspeth. I'm just gonna get lost. Elspeth can kill it, but I kind of have to make more tokens, I think. Whatever, sure. I tried Boros tokens. Yeah, I played that for a cool stuff video. I could have stacked token and drawn a card. Yeah, that might have been better too, but this is fine. Alright, so we're just going to play Elspeth again. We're at 15. Payment a gate. Sure. Man, if only we had something else to do with all of this mana. Alright, so we're going to plus this. Get 2 tokens. Oh, they gain some life. Attack with this. Get 2 tokens. Unbelievable card. Yes, as I mentioned, Bronze and Mythic will be starting next week, which is very, very exciting. Invasion Tarkir. 2 mana sorcery, deal 3. If they get lost your Elspeth, do you make 4 maps or just 2? I would think just 2, because it destroys it, it goes to the graveyard, and then it happens. If it was dealing like 10 damage to it, you would get the tokens, yes. But alright, they're going to kill my Elspeth. Oh no. What are we ever going to do? 6, 7, 8, 9. Get another negate. Alright, I guess you're dead. That was a shellacking. Oh, they have an answer to my Overlord? Break the spell. Alright. Sure. Alright, well. I guess we'll... We can't defend against the Jeskai anyway. Luckily we have 5 toughness and 5 toughness, so it's kind of fine. But I'm just gonna leave Fountain Port up and say go. Casting Overlord is bad against a Wrath, I think, so. $17-3. Make 2 fish on the end step. Shiko, Paragon of the Way. This card's very good. What do they got here? Anything cool? I got a few cool cards. Yeah, Elspeth has a absolutely monstrous booty. Just like so much toughness and almost never goes down unless you're killing things. Which is like, the fact that it can do that too is like preposterous. They're going to get an Invasion of Tarkir. Okay. I mean, they might be able to finish off Elspeth here, but... And this is not Behold, it's only Reveal. So you can't even choose the one. I think this card is so bad. So it's only going to deal 2. They're going to shoot the Invasion of Tarkir. So they're going to try and win the battle here. They will draw some cards. That's fine. They're going to have 2 blockers and be at 5 life. And we just Wrath. Yeah, if we can't win next turn, we'll just Wrath, which is fine. So they're going to bounce the Dragon. I think that's a pretty smart play. I think that's pretty heads up. Oops, never mind, just kidding. Alright, so we have, they go to 3, and they're just dead, yeah. They're just dead on board, so like, sure. It's not even like remotely close, actually. So, okay, cool. Who would win? 2 fishies or 3 insane dragons? I don't know, you tell me. Let's hear it for the fishies.
After it was all over, we took it in the house of 7 pain.
Alright, that's 1-0, folks. We fire up next game here. I want to remind you all. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Folks, I am going to Cool Stuff Con, and I am very excited about it. It's about, you know, in about a week. It is April 18th to the 20th. Watching on YouTube, it is this week. It's gonna be a little tough, but we're going. The whole family's going. We're gonna do some parks and stuff as well. We're staying an extra day or 2. This is the best chance to meet me, hang out. I got a meet and greet every day. We're doing Commander games with content creators, some drafts content creators. I'll be playing a sealed RCQ. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna be an awesome event. You can see here the creator lineup's absolutely insane. It is a command fest. It is also it's just like a big con. It's free to walk in the door. Just walking in is free. But also has a command fest too if you want to pay into that or not. Your choice. There's an RCQ every day. It's gonna be really, really cool. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable for me, but I can definitely go. I'm cleared. My doctor cleared it, so I'm going. We're going. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hope to see you there. Should be really, really cool. Gotta keep his hand, right? Hell, I don't think you can mulligan this. Alright, so this blue-red Prowess deck's been showing up, obviously we draw land, of course, but this is pretty bad. Probably worst-case scenario. This new Corsair Steel Cutter card. What's up, Frank? I'm absolutely not going to Denver, no. I would already have to be there about whatever, so. Frank, you know what happened to me? I don't know, we've talked since, what's been going on. Alright. Oh, we're probably dead this game, so. You do not. Wow. Man. So, yeah, I'm fine just on whatever. It's all YouTube too. So, over 3 weeks ago, I had a vasectomy done, and I hit the 1% outlier of like bad outcomes to the maximum, and I developed a massive scrotal hematoma. If you're a brave, Google it, look it up, and the recovery period for it is like 2 months, 3 months. It takes a long time to go down. The first like 2 weeks were actually hell on earth painkillers, the worst I ever experienced in my entire life. Now I am dead on turn 3, which is incredible. But now I'm a little better, but I'm still really ouchies and uncomfortable. But it's now discomfort, not pain. So I'm working through it, and you know, hopefully in about a month it'll be. Yeah, it is absolutely brutal, Frank. We can text me. I'll tell you more about it if you want. But yeah, it is something. Yeah. So there you go, YouTube. I don't think I've actually like told YouTube exactly what happened yet. I don't want to make like a big deal about it, make a video and stuff, you know, whatever. So there you go. That's going on. Yeah, maximum low roll. Not upset that I got it. I'm still fully in favor of vasectomies. I think it's the safest, you know, long-term contraceptive for a couple. It's much simpler than what a woman has to do. But I just got really unlucky. So that's going on. Who would want to know more? I mean, listen, some folks. Look, my buddy Matt wanted a picture. All right, and I sent it to him, and he was like, maybe I should have done that. So, but yeah. So what's going on here? They're playing. They just whatever. Izzet Prowess. Authorities, Get Lost, Beza, Smites. I think Sunfall's pretty bad. I think we can cut a few talents, honestly. Just really slow. Yeah. Thanks for the bits, appreciate it. I didn't like day against them, honestly. We just want to 1-for-1 all their creatures. And shave an Elspeth too, I think. We just want to shave all of our expensive clunky cards. We're on the play too. Look at the days. I think we can afford to just be spot removal against them. No lockdowns in this deck is pretty interesting, but yeah, no lockdowns a little weird. But all right, so kill this in turn 3. Our hand is much better this game, so let's keep. Corey Steelcutter's pretty good. Yeah, I'm probably playing that card too. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. I'm still in a pretty heavy amount of discomfort, but I'm definitely more functional now. I mean, it's been like 3.5 weeks. Like, the doc told me I probably have at least another month. But like, of it slowly getting better. So, it just takes a really long time. You have to let your body break it down and stuff. Lockdown hits your own stuff, but like, I just don't think you care in the matches where it matters. We draw a Verge. Alright, so don't want to leave up Elspeth Smite, or is that just too transparent? Let's try and draw tap land too. Yeah, I'll just do this. Hit Spell Pierce here? Sure, that's fine, honestly. Like, not the best, but they mulligan a 5 this game, so. Alright, they are going to plot a Slick Shot Show Off. And we are going to Carrot Cake. And keep Overlords, pretty good. I'm just gonna play this, stack for 1. We have Smite. If they have a way to protect this show off, it's gonna be pretty bad for us, but what can we do, you know? What's up, Chiller? Thanks to resub. Here comes Slick Shot. Also Empire resub. I like that name, Empire. Alright, they're going to Slick Shot and copy it and attack. So we have no blocks. And they've got nothing. I mean, Monsters Rage would not save this, so we'll do one of these. Doc gave me the okay for flying, so. Spell Pierce again? Ugh. Well, that's a pretty good draw on their part for a mulligan 5. We draw Overlord. We can't block these, obviously. Good chance we just die next turn, but whatever. Alright, so they go. Very easily die here. Yeah, that's step 1 for sure. Man, that's like the best 5-card hand I've ever seen, right? Like, double Spell Pierce, double Bullet Wave, double Slick Shot. Wow. All right, you got it, friend. GG. What are you gonna do? Yeah, pictures are bold if you want to Google that. What my condition. I think the text description is bold enough, but pictures, if you're looking at pictures, you are truly deranged. I mean, I expect it too. I totally respect it, but all right. So here we are on the draw for match number 3. Our hand is fine, not great, but fine. Thornspire Verge, go. Okay. Sure. Huh. Opponent's getting Gruul-y. Alright. I mean, this is pretty good. They have no 1 or 2 drop. They're more like a rampy deck. Some good reset, thanks so much. Ship a land. Make a little bunny. Just a little bunny guy. Let's say go.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, I mean, it could be some, like, we're playing, like, a red-green, yeah, there's, like, a dragon deck. Scorching Dragonfire. Interesting. Ugh, that's fine, I guess that's never mind. I've played a lot of decks that are soft to discard lately on my iPad, just, like, you know, never hanging out. And just, it's really annoying, but it's fine. I actually think I have half a mind to just get lost and play Llanowar Elves. So we can play Hardcast Overlord next turn. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We could also Elspeth into Overlord. We would need a white for that, but... Alright, say go. Nemesis number 2. Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. Okay. No blocks. We're at 11. We draw the white, which is cool. Sorry, mana value 3 or greater. Never enters or attacks, exile, that guard 2 damage each opponent. Okay, so we can like Elspeth minus on Nemesis. But then the dragon will get us. Interesting. We have some life gain here. Yeah, that's fine. We do have, like, 4 Elspeth in our deck, so, like, if I kill the Elspeth here, I don't think it's the end of the world. And I still got to get, like, double tokens off this, double tokens off this. They play this dragon, it's not the end of the world. They waste to kill it, obviously, so... Wow, that's a great turn for us. We put them way off tempo, and we 2 for 1. That's fantastic. Alright, so let's just do our thing, right?
Spawn more overlords.
Cool. They have a dragon and an unknown. They have a lot of score. This is kind of weird because, like, they seem to be playing like a dragon-y deck. This card has no synergy in a dragon deck, like, aside from the name, I guess, you know? Like, what's up, Joe? Thanks, 3 sub. Alright, so they reveal a roaming throne. Alright. We're going to attack. I think we're probably should cast a Judgment and kill this thing, because we're pretty ahead on cards, so let's attack. Make it everywhere. This would be a great trade. Yeah, we are at 9, so I'll just cast a Judgment here. Cast Day, and then we'll Carrot Cake. We should do it now. No, it's on token, obviously, so yeah. Okay, so just kill those. And yeah, play Fountain Port, say go. We got 3 life in the chamber, we got some overlords, and the cool thing here is that we're kind of flooded, but Fountain Port just sacks the everywheres, which is cool too, so. Alright. Let's have our cake and eat it too. Spin the land, basically drawing a card, awesome. Let me draw first. Cool. Alright, well, let's stack. Alright, let's just do it again, I guess. Spawn more overlords. We can sack it everywhere, or the rabbit draw a card at the end step. Probably just sack a land. And then Dragonfire number 4. This is something.
That's it. I'm going to clone.
You say so. Alright, we'll just sack this and draw a card. It says they spent 2 mana and a card for us to draw a card. Let me draw another Overlord. Opponents have made some pretty sketchy exchanges. They were a Dragon. That was a pretty good draw. You know, that's probably the best draw in their deck, right? They drew a Dragon, so they exile a Dragonfire or a Frenzy they can't cast. Top card is another Frenzy. They have a 6/6. It's not a first strike. I think that we have drawn a lot of lands. Like, I think Bonehorror Draconisaur is the better 5-mana dragon personally, but all right, I would like to just draw a card here. Let's just start here. That card's pretty good. Let's attack. Alright. They have a Frenzy. I'm about to have 2 blockers in the air to keep us alive. Keeping us alive is the most important thing, so just do it. They're also at 4, so don't die, and then win game. Opponents just play poker because all of our cards are the same. They got quads. They got 2 pair, right? They got dragons and Nemesis up. Double Frenzy too. Yeah, a lot of paired cards there. No Paw Patch is absurd. I think that's playing Terrace under a Paw Patch seems ridiculous to me. But all right, so a lot of dragons. Nemesis is pretty annoying too. Let's bring in our Get Lost. Authority of the Consuls is not very good here. They have a few hasters, but not really. Ride Zen's pretty nice. Sunfall. I feel like we don't really need this many sweepers against them. I'm going to cut the Sunfall. Honestly, they probably can't kill Elish Norn either. Like, 7 toughness is quite a bit of toughness. Just got to cut a Wrath, too. I think we're just going to 1-for-1 them. So, we'll leave one as a Miser Sweeper, but... Alright. That's sketchy. What do we think? Keeper Mulligan. We don't actually have any white, I guess. I think if Hushwood Verge was a Razor Verge ticket, we would keep. But, man. We just got Mulligan this one, though. Yeah, whatever. It's like a pretty good matchup, so, you know, just like not get mana screwed and lose. Alright. Quick hand reset, thanks so much. And they don't do much. They definitely don't do much on the early turns. What's up, Aesthetic? Alright. They're gonna name Nightmare. And play Lumbering. What's a Nightmare? Is Screaming Nemesis a Nightmare? Play a World Wagon. This card's pretty good. I'm a big fan of World Wagon. Alright, yeah, we'll just spawn an Overlord, I guess. Like, we haven't got any counter spells in our deck, you know? And Nemesis is pretty easy to cast, so what Nightmare would they want to cast? It's also like, I mean, we obviously don't have counter spells in our deck. This is like for fixing purposes. So like, what Nightmare is hard to cast? What horse is a Nightmare? Is Calamity a Nightmare? They name Bird. They're just naming types at random, folks.
Yeah.
All right, get a land, sure. Here's Caretaker's Talent. Just gonna play Mama. Ooh. I saw your butt so big. You're so thick that I can't saw it all. Carry on, carry on. I mean, like, they play a land as thinking attack through my mother here. I mean, next turn we have, like, Talent, Copy Everywhere, Draw a Card, have Get Lost. This card's kind of a house. Screaming Nemesis. Attack with the Throne. They must have a Scorching Dragonfire, too. This is Ward 2. Why did they name Bird? I just don't know what's going on, folks.
Waka.
I just don't know what's happening. So if I block the Roaming Throne and they have a Dragonfire, that exchange is still pretty good for us. I'm just gonna block. Oh, Dragonhawk is a dragon bird? Witch Stalker's friend. Sure, that's fine. That's a good exchange. I feel like we only have made good exchanges so far in these games, so we're definitely gonna kill this. Perhaps even before they untap, so they can't like Dragonfire it in response, something like that. Let's talent. Copy everywhere, draw a card. Kind of fun it comes in untapped. Yeah, I screwed up. Yeah, you know, I played a land first, and I was like, there aren't that many tap lands in my deck, and of course immediately get punished.
Whoops, whoopsie.
Alright, whatever. We're gonna kill this. And say go. What's up, Lord Max Quads? Thanks for resubbing. Alright, yeah, I mean, a lot of damage here from this World Wagon potentially, but Elspeth also kill stuff too, which is nice. They do play a dragon. This card is just so versatile, it's unbelievable, you know, like it really is ridiculous. Outclassed your Trailblazer. Sure. Make a mana. Screaming Nemesis will not draw a card. This is still an attack for like infinite though. We're probably gonna lose this game, which is kind of funny because it's been one of the weirdest games I've ever seen, but what's up, Zom? I'm doing okay. We're at 3, we draw land. Yeah, this is definitely up there with most embarrassing games I've ever played, I think.
Chat taking care of you?
What?
Is chat taking care of you?
Yeah, 3 cards in hand. Making tokens is not really a winning. We obviously have our Overlord too, but I mean, whatever. I guess we'll just keep playing. This is gonna come in. We can't kill a thing. Or probably dead, but. Oh, we draw a card, right? So that's still this. Whatever. Probably dead, but what are you gonna do? Really, really weird game. I don't really see the full picture of their deck. You know, like what exactly is going on here. We killed Nemesis with a -3, and they just like play creature and kill us, right? They just play creature, Krubis, attack, and they have 2 lethal attackers against my 1 blocker. So like, we'll not be gaining any life this game. We have to trump block the Nemesis. Just a weird game. If they name a camel on their next cavern, they are a Vibosaurus. Just name types at random. What do you got, friend? This card's good. I like this card. Good design, fun card, pretty powerful. Time out! Remember, folks, it's your first time here. My name is Jim. I'm a pro Magic player and full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, like button. I want to know, too. I want to know what nightmares in their deck. They're going to paw patch. Okay. They just have lethal. They're just going to slow roll us nice and good here. Of course they do. Alright, whatever. Go to game 3. Probably won't win this game anyway, so. Really weird game, but sure. Maybe we do want authority against them. I feel like the life would help, too. It also stops the cruise as well. It feels like if like the game just goes long, we're going to win. I'm also... Yeah, I think that the days are still bad. I'm going to bring the authorities. Is that weird? And... I think Elish Norn might be not that good. Like... Is it better than another 5-drop? I don't think so. Their other 5s are just better. Like, if I were to... I can cut, like, a talent. But that seems sketchy, too. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. This should be fun. On the play. Alright, we're keeping this. I don't care. Try and stop me for keeping this hand, alright? Karn's trying to stop me. I say, no, Karn. I'm doing a little better. Yeah. I miss working, folks. Like, I really do miss working. Like, very, very tired of laying in that bed. I, like, started Master Quest in Breath of Wild. I, like, you know, I've watched so many Ryan George videos, I couldn't even describe how many I've watched. Yeah. Like, I'm just so tired. It's been 3.5 weeks, you know? I'm normally so busy. So now we're in great shape. We drew a land, which is awesome. Great exchange for us, obviously. Drawing another land would have been super sweet there, but we can just fire up the Overlord. Why is no one playing Elusive Otter in the Izzet list? What is Elusive Otter? We got Ride's End. Let's draw Beans. Still fun. Alright, so we're just going to Ride's End with Nemesis. What I'm going to do it now so they can't kill it in response, they can't gain life. And then I'm going to play a land. I'm going to play I should play Carrot Cake first because it's Scry, but... Oh, the blue adventure prowess creature. You gotta have green mana for it. I think that card's pretty good. Hi, Cassian. Oh, what's this, dude? What did you get? Look at this. A hockey. An achievement in skating. Dude, what's here for Cassian? Great job, man. There you go. Good job, dude. He's a certified skater. He has a paper. Look at his paper, folks. It's upside down, Cassian. License to ill. Cassian James. That's right. You show everyone. That's going to the fridge. Hell yeah. We got a bulletin board. All right. Whoa.
Not certified to walk.
Yeah, he can't walk. But he can skate. All right. I think we're going to... Our bunnies block this thing pretty well. I want to hardcast Overlord next turn. So I'm going to set up for that, I think. Gonna make some bunnies. Top card is another Overlord. I think that's... I just can't say no to another Overlord, so it's fine. And then we'll just attack for a bunch. I guess we'll... It's a waste of a Scry, but let's just spend our mana. Thygo says, today I found out I have a student named Benalia, and her father plays Magic. She's 22. That's sweet. Alright, here's a Bristlebud Farmer. The hits keep on going here. Cool card. I'm a big fan of this card, but... Alright, crew and attack, sure. Benalia is a cool name, yeah, I agree. Alright, well, we can't cast Overlord next turn, but, like, we're just attacking for a lot. And we can cast a Overlord, not the Overlord we want to cast, but... Alright, so we are just going to hardcast this bad boy. And... We definitely want to block the wagon. This guy's got trample. I'd happily trade here, given the option. I'm just going to be super conservative, just attack for just one. Oh, I had this Overlord coming in too, actually. And I get a little more, but... Yeah, it just seems like Gruul cards I own, honestly. Which is cool. People, you know, I think that's really cool. Kitchen table kind of magic. Living on, which is sweet. I think this card's really good. There really are, like, so many good cards in Standard. But, like, there's only room for so many. Like, there are probably, like, 25 to 30 cards in Standard that would be great cards in a lot of smaller Standard formats. But... It's just a really, really big format. I think Standard right now is, like, bigger than... I don't want to say anything stupid. I don't know. Bigger than some formats have been in the past, I guess. I do agree Red has one too many cards, you know? I think that, like, the trifecta of, like, of Manifold Mouse, Screaming Nemesis, and Monstrous Rage is, like, a pretty nasty trifecta. Here's a Trailblazer, sure. And we're going to crew. Okay. I think I want to just block. You know? The card to ban is Manifold Mouse, but I think Nemesis is really annoying, too. I've built a lot of decks in the last, like, week that are just like super cold to that card. It's really, really frustrating. Red is like not necessarily the best deck, but it is like objectively probably the most powerful deck. Obviously, decks are built in a not built in a vacuum. People are trying to beat it. So, all right, sack of food, put a card on top. Keeping an Overlord alive is pretty appealing. All right, they take a Trailblazer. They have Witchstalker Frenzy too. It's kind of nasty. All right, that's fine. We'll just block this, jump this. Get our Overlord going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's fine.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Just say go. Probably upkeep Scry with a carrot cake. Putting a Pal the Fight here against freaking Gruul cards that I own, you know? Like, I don't think this would be a cakewalk matchup, but we've not really gotten our engines going. We haven't drawn almost any beans or talents, and the few we have, they've been able to kill. Well, I guess even if the cards are random, if they have the right card at the right time, it's still really good. Sure, I guess. What's up, leggings? All right. That's really aggressive. Sure. Okay. I think this is a pretty good exchange for us. 15 to 17. We are going to upkeep Carrot Cake and Scry. Like, just give me an engine card, you know? That is not an engine card, it's a land. Do I want to do it again? Overlord, we can't cast it, though. I think that's fine. Maybe not, actually. I'm going to ship this. Let's gain 3 life, draw a card. We find Caretaker's Talent. Awesome. So, go to main. Talent. Let's copy our Moth. Finally found an engine card. There we go. Now we're starting to do it. As long as we stay alive, you know? Just don't die. What random Gruul card could they have that would give us trample? I guess we're at 23, but... This is a hell of a card. This is definitely a hell of a card. They just, if they monstrous rage their World Wagon, I will happily tap out. I will happily tip my cap and say, good day. And that'll be it. I would not be sad about that.
We have technology.
See more deck variety in best of 3 versus best of 1. I don't play best of 1, so I have no idea. Yeah, it would only be a one-shot trample, and like we're at 23, so it wouldn't be that bad. So, if they hard cast a red ley line and then cast Monstrous Rage, that would be 2 tap Gips, 2 tap, 2 hat, 2. Screaming Nemesis, sure. Annoying, because life gain is pretty cool for us. And, wow, they're just coming in, man. All right. Fire up the ridgeline. They can't really attack all out because we'll just kill on the backswing, right? Right? Like. All right, so pump Nemesis, that's fine. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 11 damage. If we pump the team and just get in next turn, that's not really enough. I'm just gonna make some lazy blocks and stay alive. We board out our rafts, but like, look at our board too, you know, like. They're gonna be okay here. You got it. another Overlord. 2, 4, 6, 8. We're one short of... All right, we can just, like, beans if we don't draw an untapped land. We'll just impending it. Draw an untapped land here. That would be nice. We're drawing a prairie for sure. No, hey.
Bingo!
How do you like them apples? Draw a card. Make some 2/1s. Another Overlord.
Spawn more overlords.
Gonna wear that button out. And the authority of the console. It's a little late, but sure. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good here. I think we're looking pretty good. Not ready to call it yet, but I think we are looking pretty good.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
I will say that, like, having not streamed much in the last, like, 3 or 4 weeks, I am rusty. Like, soundboard-wise and everything else, I am definitely very, very rusty. Be a good time to read of a soundboard, honestly, because I don't remember where buttons are anyway. So, what do you got, friend? Any power doublers? They could, like, double the power of the World Wagon. I don't know, folks. I'm reaching for straws. Bulk up. What's up, mister? Doing a little better, yes. Definitely not all the way there, but I'm doing a little better. Let's see how they attack here. We'll decide what we want to do. Hell yeah, Crimson. Let's hear it for Crimson. Crimson puts in a lot of work in the Discord, helping the source sounds for Bonsimidic. Nemesis. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're at 18, so... Oh my god. This seems fine to me. They're gonna have some Nemesis on the ground. I guess that means our Overlord is, like, probably not attacking. Yeah, so I think we just... eat this. 2, 4, 6. I mean, we have lethal, right? We just pump the talent, so sure. That's fine. Alright. They got 2 mana up. They have a food, but... Alright. Probably should have done this first, but... 4, 8, 12. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Looks like 12 to me. 4. Sorry, 16. I can't even do math. I'm just a stone cold idiot.
Gay. Blouses.
Cool. Good stuff. All right, so went 2-1. We lost some pretty insane draws from a Prowess deck, which I think is reasonable. Deck seems pretty gas, honestly. Has a lot of the advantages that Domain has, while also being a little faster with these Llanowar Elves and, like, just massively utilizing Elspeth. You know, like, this card is just so unbelievably good. I don't love the sideboard. I think Terra Sunder is absolute stains. Honestly, I think that Obstinate Baloth is just better than Wiltleaf Liege, because while Baloth is a card you, like, might board in against, like, the typical mono red deck, even though it's not that good, it is a card that's actually quite good against, like, the Prowessy decks. Is if they're not Monstrous Rage double striking you, and they're playing more of, like, I'm gonna just deal damage. If they're playing Bolt Wave in their deck, you know, Baloth's pretty good, and they're not playing Nemesis. So I think that Baloth is better against Pixie, and then is better against a lot of these new Prowess decks that are showing up too. I wouldn't mind more Beza also. Beza's just a really powerful card. I could see 1 to 2 Beza in the main deck. But yeah, this deck's sweet. It's actually really, really cool. I like it a lot. So, cool stuff if you're a Tokens fan. More to go on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.